First thing, that more people voted in a Republican primary in Mississippi than any time in modern history. That's an amazing sea change. So Mississippi is truly now a red state, and it's shown by the people who voted in a Republican primary. I was very happy. A number of people that I was supporting did well last night. I think Tate Reeves is still going to be the next governor of the state of Mississippi. He's at 49%, so 2 more percentage points in the runoff, and he's going to win that race. Obviously, Secretary of State Delbert Hosemann had some challenge, but came through that. He's going to be elected. Michael Watson for Secretary of State. Michael was a young senator when I was Lieutenant Governor. I love him to death. He's someone very close to me, he and his beautiful family, and so he's going to make a great Secretary of State. David McRae, who was running for treasurer. I was with David and his lovely wife Katie last night. So he's a young, dynamic leader that's going to be involved in that, and joined Shad White, the state auditor, and Andy Gibson, the agriculture commissioner, both of which I had an opportunity to appoint. So very happy of where we're at across the state. I think we'll win the AG's race. There's 2 great candidates in that runoff, and I look for us to have a Republican Attorney General for the first time again in modern history. So overall, it was a very good night. I've been in contact with Tate Reeves. As I tell people, he was my lieutenant governor. We worked together in this office very closely, so I'm going to continue to support him and tell people why they should go out and vote for Tate Reeves, because the experience that he's had, the qualifications of being governor. This is a difficult job, and Tate Reeves will be able to walk into this office day one and begin to be an effective governor. We're moving in the right direction. The state of Mississippi, some people don't want to admit it, the state of Mississippi has some of the lowest unemployment in history. More people working there before, highest graduation rates. Treasury is full. The rainy day fund is full. Things are moving forward in Mississippi, and I think Tate's the guy to keep them doing that. And of course, I'll campaign for all Republicans that want us to in a general election so that we can win statewide and even in some of the district and local legislative races. It's very important. Let's just say that somehow we elect a Democratic governor. You've got supermajorities Republican in the House and Senate. You've got a Republican lieutenant governor, Republican speaker. That governor is going to be ineffective. He just absolutely will be, because Democrats approach things in different ways. He's going to try to raise taxes. Jim Lewis already said, I want to raise taxes. They're not going to raise taxes here in the House and the Senate with Republican majorities. He's saying, I want to expand Obamacare. They're not going to expand Obamacare here in these 2 houses. So his ability will be limited to the appointments, which are very important. I've appointed a United States Senator, an Agriculture Commissioner, a state auditor, any number of judges, probably 60 judges across the state of Mississippi. That's why being governor is important. That's why we've got to have a Republican in that office. I think the fate of the state of Mississippi hinges on turning out in this primary. We have got to have a strong candidate going in to face the Democrat in November, and staying at home and not voting is absolutely the wrong thing to do. Take that time again and let's go out. And I would say, I hope elect Tate Reeves for governor, but at least go out and vote. If you voted in the first primary, you have an opportunity to go back and vote again, and we want you to do so.